Hello friends, this is Cara-Renee with B.Reborn Art and Healing. Today I'm coming to you with a new project off theme. I just wanted to create something different that can go in kind of any kind of journal. So I wanted to give these triple flip tags a try. I saw them over on Scrapbooking with Me, and I figured out kind of a rhythm for how to put them together. So we're going to do that today. I've got three different ones. They're three different sizes, as you can see. So we've got a really large one, this medium sized one, and then this one. I think this one I'm going to put in my summer memories journal, but we'll see. So we're going to go ahead and start with the biggest one. I've got some bits of ephemera and things here as normal, just to kind of get my juices flowing about what, oh, I kind of like that one better. I'm not sure, those two are stuck together. So the papers that I'm using are all from My Porch Prints. Not all of the embellishments are. I'm using some washi stickers and some other labels from my stash. So I'm using Rose Garden Collage, which is this paper. This is the Shabby Music, and then I'm using this one, which is Among the Wildflowers. So all featuring My Porch Prints today. So I'm going to go ahead and get going here. So one of the things that I've done is I went ahead and got some cardboard to back these because they are holding on three different pockets. So I wanted to make, or flips rather. So I wanted to make sure that they that it will hold up. So that's why I did that. So let's go ahead and start with this one. I'm going to start with inking after we talk about how these go together. So basically you create your base, and then you want two pieces of paper. So because one is going to go, I wanted personally the back side of the flip to be something that can actually be written on versus this. So even though this is gorgeous paper, you can't write on it. So I put that one backwards, and what we're going to do is we're going to glue these together. I may leave the top open and create a pocket, just if I decide not to use it. In fact, I am going to do that. I'm going to make them into pockets. They're more versatile that way. So, and then what we're going to do is for each of these flips, we're going to put I believe two on that are going to flip off of the right side. So this extra bit here is for the fold over to go over to the back. So that's one. This is the second piece. And again, I've already determined that I want that to be my writing space. Even though it's got some writing in the background, it totally is would be fine for journaling on. So we've got that one. And then this is the third one. And again, this is Rose Garden Collage from My Porch Prints. So we've got those. So it looks like, I think I had these going off, linking off of this side, and then this one on this side, but we can talk about that as we go. But we're going to start with doing some inking, and then we'll talk about the process as we move through this. So I'm going to go ahead and ink. Okay. So that stuff is pretty well inked up. So, and the reason why I decided to go ahead and make these a pocket is because I'm not going to put anything, I'm not going to put tags or anything in them because they're not very deep, but I thought it would be fun to just stick a little piece of coffee dyed paper or a little folded piece in there. I won't probably do that on camera, but at least then we've got, maybe I'll do like the faux envelope kind that are just kind of short and long, accordion style. So let's go ahead and start here. So we're going to go ahead and glue this on. I am going to be doing some sewing as well, so I'm going to get ready for that here. I forgot that I would probably want to do that, so I'm just setting some stuff out of the way so I can pull my sewing machine over to me. I still can't get it on camera. Let me show you where it's at though. I might be able to. I just think the angle is weird. It's very, very weird. So yeah, I don't think it's gonna, let's see. Yeah, there's really not a way to do that in my setup here. So I did shift some things around in the studio while I was cleaning up, but sorry. Probably making you all dizzy. Now we need to get closer. That was silly. Okay. anyway, it's right here so that when I get ready, I can just kind of turn and do that. So we're going to go ahead and glue this on, and then we're going to sew. So let's see. Actually, I think I will glue all of the pieces together and then sew the bases all together. So let me do that really quick, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to think about time saving here. Effort. So that's that one and that one. Okay. I can always ink afterwards. So, and now I'm off camera here. Are we good? Okay. So I'm going to use my glue stick because I am going to go ahead and sew. So I'm just grabbing that. Just to keep it in place while I get it to the sewing machine. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the camera, and I'll come back to you when these are sewn. Okay, so the sewing is done on these. Just did my normal, zigzag and straight stitch. That one got all carried away. So those are all three done. So the next thing we need to think about is if I want to go ahead and sew around these also. I'm thinking I do, just because I want it to look the same. So I'm going to go ahead and pause again. I apologize, guys, as I think this through, and go ahead and sew around these. So because I want it to be a pocket, I'm going to leave the top open, and I'm going to sew down this side as well, and because this is going to be the fold over. So I think I can do that without even gluing. So I'm going to pause the camera again, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and sewed around these. I'm not going to do it on the other two tags just because I want to be able to show you a more seamless process without the interruption. So other than my initial sewing of the tag on the tags themselves. So what we're going to do now is the way I designed this is this one's going to go in the middle, and it's going to flip from this side. And then one is going to go over here. So I sewed it so that this flap is still sticking out. So let me just get this in place and kind of scored a little bit so that we can tell where we're going here. So I'm just going to fold that over. And so that one's going to go there. And then so that's bottom. This is middle. And, sorry guys, I just got off work and I'm never my best self after that because I'm tired. But I have to get some stuff done. So I just sat down for a little bit and relaxed and decided I needed to do a video. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these on. So we'll probably put something on the back of this just because those flaps are going to make it kind of ugly, I think. So I've got my art glitter glue here in my beautiful little bottle that I love, love, love. So I'm going to start with the bottom, and I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on here. Not a little bit, I'm going to be fairly generous because this is holding on that whole pocket. And I should have done my thumb notches and I didn't, so we're going to have to think about that in a minute. So I'm going to put this one as close to the, I don't want it to go cover the zigzag, so I'm hoping that I can just go like that, and some of them are going to overlap more than others. Whoops, they're going to overlap between here and here more than maybe a different design, so, or like Eve did over on Scrapbooking with me. So we've got that one in place, and then we've got our little pocket. When that's dry, we'll go ahead and do a thumb notch, maybe we might not do a thumb notch. We'll see. So then this one needs to go in the middle, and it's going to flip off of this side. So we're going to go ahead and put some glue on here. I'm just going to pick this up. It makes it a little bit easier. And I'm going to just kind of go like that. So I'm going to bring this over here. I'm going to give that a good press. Like so. Should get my bone folder out. That might help. Hold on. There we go. Perfect. So I think when Eve did hers, they didn't overlap here. So you see I've got, I don't know if you can tell, you can probably tell on camera how much that's overhanging, but I don't think it's going to be a problem. This is going to be probably just a clip-on or something that goes in the front of the journal or something of a journal. So now we're going to go ahead and put this one on the top. So I've got a little bit of overhang here. I'm just going to trim this off a little bit. That back paper didn't quite line up. So a little bit of glue here. Fingers are not working. There we go. So this one's going to go off this side. I'm just going to open that up very carefully there. And I probably should have did this one first before the middle one, but it's okay. Should be fine. Turn this over and give that a good press as well. Just like so. That's what that's going to look like. And probably what I would do is I would clip it. Why is that sticking out so much? It's sticking out quite a bit. It's okay. I'm not looking for perfection. Perfection is not the name of the game. So it's a little bit off, you can see there, but I'm not going to fret about that. I love it. So it's going to open like this, and like this, and all three of those have writing spaces. So I think it's lovely. So there we go. So let's go ahead and do some, I think I want to do some thumb notches just because I really like that look. I'm going to make them kind of small. So I'm just going to use I'm hoping to use my small punch here. I'm not sure if I can do this or not, but we're going to try. I might get off camera. I apologize in advance if you can't see that. It's kind of hard to do. There we go. That's kind of cool because it's got the paper behind that thumb notch is this paper, so that's kind of neat. And we'll ink those up in a second here. Now we're going to go ahead and do a hole punch here. Oh my goodness, my fingers are not working. There we go. So let's get this in, see if we can get this in camera a little bit. There we go, even if it's a little sideways. There we go. And then one more. I always like the thumb notches. Oh my goodness. Oh, you gotta laugh sometimes, right? I laugh a lot. There we go. Sweet. Let's go ahead and ink those really quick. Yeah. I love that. Let's get this one inked as well. Yep. And one more. The other ones will go faster because we're not going to do a bunch of sewing. I'm going to do a little bit of, not decorating, but I'm going to put a little bit of embellishments on these. So I'm thinking that we probably want kind of like a clip here just to hold that. Let me just look in my little thing here and see. Oh, I've got these. This will work. And we can maybe put a dangle or something on it. This clip here, and it could go right here, and that will help hold those together. Yeah, and then we can put a dangle. I'll put a dangle on that later. I might even have something right in my drawer, so we'll take a look at that in a minute. So I'm going to take that off for now, obviously. So I picked some ephemera for this piece, and because it's a bigger surface, I thought it would be fun to go ahead and decorate this very minimally, just like with a little bit of lace and or fabric underneath. That would actually be quite pretty too. Just got my scrap bins here that I thought I'd pull from. See what we've got that might be pretty. That's a little bit, yeah. That's a little much. I think I just want a little bit of lace. It's easier to deal with than that whole deal. That would be pretty. Let's use that. This is just from a garment. Low profile, so it's not going to create a bunch of bulk in this, but we'll be able to put that on there. And then we won't need anything else because it's already got the message, which is, this is from My Porch Prints, and it's from the Feel Good kit. And this is the first time I've used it. I put them in my little embellishment photo holder things, and I forgot about them. So I was just looking through my stuff and going, oh, I need that. So I've got my art glitter glue here, so we're just going to put that down here a little bit. Don't need a lot. Sorry, move this up, guys. I'll just get that lace down like that. It's already got its little message, so we're good to go there. Just put be still and know. Love that. Okay, so that is that, and then I just thought we'd put like a sentiment or something on these other ones. What did I have pulled out here? Where are my bits for this one? Oh, I think I also had this butterfly that I thought would be pretty on here, or maybe it would be pretty right there. Ooh, I like that. Let's do that. I'm not going to put anything under it. I'm just going to dingy it up a little bit here. Vintagey. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Like that. Whoa! Glad it didn't fall the other way. Goodness gracious. Okay. Put that right there. It kind of goes with those flowers that are beneath it. Really rich looking. Oh, I like that. That was not on purpose. They're not the same flowers, but they're the same tone. Really sweet. So, and then I think on this one, I was just going to do, oh, I had another, I Will Not Be Shaken. I think that needs to be somewhere where it can be seen, though. I don't want to take away from that. I'm not going to use that. Let me get some digital words here. I didn't grab any just regular ones, so let me just do that really quick. DigiWords. Okay, let's see what we've got. I just don't want anything too crazy. I like that. Embrace the possibilities. Ink that really quick. These tags are super fun. A great way to get a lot of writing space into a little space. So I'm just going to close that so I can see. Oh, I love that. I think we need a little bit of lace under that, though. Let me see if I've got something that speaks to me. You know how that goes. It's like or yeah, or yeah. That's pretty. Let's do that. It's almost as long as just kind of cut it right beneath, to fit inside of those stitch lines. It's not straight though. Let me trim that up. Wouldn't necessarily need to worry about that, but today it feels important. So I'm going to put some art glitter glue down here. It's kind of, I like to set it down and then I can kind of see what my area is. This needs to be glued. Put that on there. It's pretty lace. I need a paper towel. Like so. I'm all sticking to myself. And embrace the possibilities. Yes, please do. The world is full of them, isn't it? There we go. I like that. Okay, so I don't think we need much over here. I'd love to have a little something there, but I'm not sure what. So, let's see what we've got in here. See if we've got something small. Jesus loves you. It would be kind of covered up. It's a little bit too big. Put your trust in the Lord. That would fit. Would it fit? Yeah, I think I can trim it down a little bit and make that fit. So I'm just going to trim just a bit off the edge there. A bit off the edge there. In fact, I think I'll just round the corners, make this simpler. I'm excited to do another craft room tour for you guys because I've done some changes and made my craft room super accessible and really logical. So I want to share that with you. It's just really hard for me to do a tour because my spaces are small in between, like where my bins are and where my desk is, and so it's a tricky endeavor. But I might do that. So I think we're just going to put that there, no lace or anything. Just glue that baby on, like so. Sorry, off camera again. I'll adjust the camera before we move to the next one. There we go. I love that. So there is tag 1, and in this case, I may come and do something with the back of it. I'm not going to do that on camera just for the sake of time, but you could totally come back and, you know, unless you don't mind it, which there's nothing wrong with it at all. And you could, this is still a great writing space. So that is tag number 1. And then off camera, I'll just cut some coffee dyed paper and just stick a little bit in there to write on. So again, like I mentioned, I'm not going to do all the, I'm not going to do sewing on all the bits of this like I did on the other one. So I am just trying to figure out my pieces here because I got some stuff mixed up. So I think I had washi stickers for this one. So we'll see how that goes. So I'm going to go ahead and take a moment and ink these up, and I'll speed through that. Okay, so the inking is done on these 3. So again, same process. I'm just not going to sew just to save time, and then we'll talk about a little bit of embellishing. So on this one, I think I had this one going in the middle because it's got more of a pattern, and so I've got these 2 going off of this side. So in this case, we're going to go ahead and glue these together. We're going to glue, this is our top, so I'm only going to glue the 3 sides. So let's do that really quick. Hopefully my art glitter glue is not stopped up. Come on. Like so. Just making sure that this is all going the right direction. Uh-oh. Darn it, that was the wrong way. Let me get my paper towel. That was the wrong side. me wipe that off really quick. It's definitely a work night, guys. I apologize. That should be okay. What I want is I need to ink. I mean, that needs to be that's the back, the writing space. So the glue needs to go on this side. So. Beautiful. And then our last one is going to go the other way. So I want this extended part. So when you cut these, you cut one. I apologize, I didn't even cover this. You cut one just slightly bigger than the width of the tag, and how much you want it to overlap is completely up to you. I just went with that amount because I always am like better safe than sorry. So then the second piece, if you're cutting individual pieces, the second piece needs to just be the width of the tag itself, not any wider. So we're going to go ahead and glue this on there as well. So I'm going to get my finger here so that I glue the right sides. I'm not too concerned about the pockets. I'm just going to put a piece of paper in here, so if they're a little bit smaller because of my gluing techniques, will be okay. It's a Monday evening, so not my best time. There we go. So there's that, and then we're going to go ahead and put this in place as well, and decide how much of a fold over we want, like that. And then we're going to glue this. And we'll give it a good press also, the bone folder. There we go. Okay. So there's our triple flap on this one. We'll do the same thing. We'll put one of these clips on here. And probably what I would do is just have this clip in a journal, because then it can the whole thing can be taken out and written in. So again, with this one, what I'll do is I'll put something in these pockets. I might choose to do a little journaling card or something, or just some coffee dyed paper. We'll see. So that is that one. Oh, we need to decorate. Goodness gracious. So on this one, I picked just some kind of botanical things to put on the on our little flaps. I love those mushrooms. I'm not a big mushroom fan in terms of like this kind of art, but I've got these little washi stickers, so I'm going to go ahead and use them. Like so. It's going to be off-centered when it's not flapped over, but it might not be perfectly straight. It's not perfectly straight. Let's see if we can fix it. I'm not sure if you can lift these back up or not. Nope. Imperfection. Embrace imperfection. So that's pretty. So let's do our last one, which is this beautiful rose one that's going to go in the Summer Memories journal. So I'm going to go ahead and ink real quick. Okay, now we're done. So we're going to go ahead and assemble this one as well. So again, as you can see, I kind of have a pattern going on. So I've got a floral, and then just some script on this one. So this time I'm going to flip it so that the two of them are flapping off of this side, and then the other one's on the other side. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I think I cut this one smaller for some reason, but that's okay. So I'm going to glue this. So let's go ahead and get these on. So again, I'm going to put this in place and then decide, oh, that's really uneven at the bottom. Let me trim that off a little bit. There we go. I'm going to put it on and fold it over. This doesn't have as much of a fold, which is not a problem. Just a little bit trickier to work with, I think, but it'll be all right. There we go. Hope you guys can see okay. I think when I shifted the camera, I didn't get it back close enough. So here we go. Bone folder. Got a good press. That's not really working very well. Come on. There we go. I'm using kind of thick paper. This is, I think, my 40-pound paper that these bits are printed on, so that works out okay though. And we're going to go ahead and put the other side on the top up here, and it needs a trim as well. Not a problem. And I'm just going up to this corner. I don't know if I mentioned that before. Just like that. In the future, what I might do is not do zigzag on the bottom, because then I wouldn't be losing anything really spectacular, and I could have brought this down a little bit more, but it's not a big deal. So I've got some labels that I thought I would just put on here. I've got beautiful, forever, and remember, but I do want a little bit of lace or some cheesecloth or something to go under those. So I've got some cheesecloth here. Let's just do this. This is really weird cheesecloth. Really weird. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of I'm going to go right here so it's not, I'm not losing my flowers there. And I'm just going to put that on and kind of scrunch it a little bit. And then I'll be using my art glitter glue to put my word on. I need a little bit more glue though. It's going to fall apart. It'll be okay. A little bit of art, Fabri-Tac rather. And we got the word remember. I just thought the colors on these labels were nice. These are from Pink Monarch prints, I believe, but I will be sure to link them in the supply list. And then let's get a little bit more cheesecloth here. I don't really care for this one. It's really, really thready, kind of problematic. There we go. So let's put this one right here in the middle, I think. Will be fine. So again, I just don't want to lose the main focal bits on that. On each of the panels, the prints are so beautiful. I'll put that one there, kind of in the middle-ish. And then our last one, we have to, I'm going to leave this closed because we need to make sure that we get it in that window there. So get a little bit of, well, I'll be able to look, I guess, on this edge and make sure I'm getting it in the right spot. This one, it doesn't matter where it goes in terms of the print, so I'm going to just put it right there. And then we've got the word beautiful. And then we are done, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching again. I just wanted a little bit of break. Sometimes I just want to create regular ephemera, just like general ephemera rather than a specific journal. So I'm glad that I got to do that. I'm going to move this down a little bit. There we go. So there we've got tag number 3. And again, it kind of looks weird because I mean, maybe should have brought this over. Can I still? Oh, I can. It's moving, it's moving. Yay. That's better, I think. I get it way over there. That's the benefit of working with Fabri-Tac, is you've got a little bit more time to finesse things. I like that better. So there we go. So we've got 1, 2, 3 tags. So thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.